Guys, this is the biggest connection for everyone in the world. The Milken Intitute is a non-profit, non-partisan think tank that helps people build meaningful lives in which they can experience health and well-being, effective education and gainful employment, and access resources required to create expanding opportunities for themselves and their broader communities. The Milken 25th Annual Global Conference was held this year in May at the Beverly Hilton in Los Angeles. It brought together investors, deal makers, power brokers, and celebrities to discuss markets and mega trends. To attend the Milken Conference, one has to part with $50,000, which is an equivalent of 6 million Kenya shillings. So how did I get here? I have to say thank you to KE International for making it possible. Good morning, guys. I am at Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel. I am here to attend a conference, and guess what? The conference is 50,000, not Kenya shillings, not Ghana cedis, but US dollars. 50,000 US dollars. That is so much money. This is the most expensive event I have ever attended, and it makes me wonder, why is it so expensive? Who is coming? You know, what's going on? Why are people paying that much money just to attend a conference? It's crazy. Well, I guess you're gonna find out. What would you do with $50,000? Would you pay an event, a conference? Would you pay that much money just to attend a conference or an event? $50,000. Convert it into your currency, into your country's currency, and tell me, wow, because in Kenya, that is how much. It is about 6 million Kenya shillings. 6 million Kenya shillings to attend this event. Would you pay, if you had 6 million Kenya shillings, oh my god, would you pay to attend an event like this? What would you use 6 million for? I am blown away. I know it was millions, but after I just googled and I'm like, oh my god, that is like 6 million Kenya shillings. Is it worth it? Would I have just spent that money on something else, buying a house, buying land? We have to find out, see why it is so expensive to attend this event. So come with me, spend time with me. I'm gonna take you through every detail of everything that is happening here, and we'll see how it goes. Kenyan billionaire Mr. Mwale introduced Kenyan Senator Mr. Olekina to other billionaires across the globe. Isn't this what we need? I mean, these are people literally running the world, controlling the globe. We need our leaders exposed to such opportunities. This is what helps to change our country and make a difference.
This is the third time we're trying this.
Yes.
Hopefully it's going to do this. Really sorry, fingers crossed. These ladies are doing a fantastic job. And let's see whether it's going to work. Oh, finally. You have to remember that. Okay. So we're here at the World, at the 25th Global Conference, the Milken Intitute. It's such an amazing event to be able to learn. The media center.
The media center. Look at this. Wow. Anyone who wants to record can come here. They have a makeup artist there. You have a restaurant on that other end.
These are the ballrooms and all that, so it shows you what is in there and the speakers that are coming in the event for this one.
Okay, guys. So here we have, this is displaying the speakers that are coming to speak in the event and tells you what's going on. Here we have a ballroom. This is what it looks like inside here. Here we expect the president of Marriott to be one of the speakers. It's starting at, it's not yet started. We have people catching up, eating.
Please take your seat. The session is about to begin.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah.
this is public section. What do you have here? This one, let me get it from here. Solution to Sustainable Development. Who are the speakers here? I think this is very good.
This is very good.
And then you also have things that will blow your mind. That's
Yeah.
the Beverly Hills one.
Okay.
There's the music one.
Music one.
The Oasis.
Oasis, it's on there?
Yeah, no, there's
Okay. So the Beverly Hills one is down there.
Yes. Oh, you go straight to the end.
To the end, okay.
So the return of travel. And then this
Solutions to sustainable development.
sustainable development.
And that sounds pretty cool too. I mean, self-sustainable.
Yeah. I want to show you who's there so that we can.
So what's the URL again?
No, you just go.
To
Yeah, so I select Wednesday, and then I go down. So this one is
this is solutions to sustainable development.
okay.
You can
Music.
still come in and go.
Yeah, you can come in and go. Yeah, things that will blow. Things that will blow your mind. It's down
So
there.
these sessions will be going on at the same time.
At the same time. So
Tech and
8:30.
finance,
Yeah.
the return of
Yeah,
travel.
impact, yeah. So solutions to sustainable development. So let's see who's speaking. So you come down here. There's the chairman of our crowd, chief scientist, Israel Ministry of Energy, chief scientist, Israel Ministry of Energy, CEO of Africa Venture Capital, senior manager, the Teachers Venture Growth, and senior vice president of International Corporation. So that's the World Bank.
Oh wow.
The second person in World Bank. So those are the two people that are here. Yeah, the Israeli Minister for Energy and the Senior VP for IFC. No, you just click on more information. Return of travel, here it is. So these are the
Return of
speakers.
travel.
The president of Carnival Cruise Line, very big.
Yeah.
President of Marriott.
That's very big.
Yeah, global head of Airbnb.
That's very big.
And then CEO and president of Bremer Hotels and Resorts. So that's there, down there. Things that will blow your mind. It's also ongoing now. Speakers, as general manager for Ginkgo, CEO for Flexport, CEO for Diagnostic Robotics, and Applied Innovatia. So the one that I'm looking to attend more. So this one is for CMOs and inclusive future.
That's the one you really want to attend.
Yeah. It's one of the ones I'm interested into attending. This one. Yeah. So and then I'm interested into the one that will invest into our cities too in Africa. For music, you have the founder and CEO for Equity Partners, and then you have the Universal Music, and then Concord, and then the Academy producer. The global industry titans on finance great transition.
Okay.
Yeah, so the speaker is the CEO of KKR. KKR is a $233 billion investment fund.
Wow.
Yeah, so one of the people here, it's Trudy's favorite guy, Don Cheto.
Oh.
Oh
He's
my
on-
gosh, I've seen him. I've seen
Yeah.
his movies.
It's his movie, so he's gonna be here.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that's 11:30 again to 1. Wilshire Garden. And then sports and entertainment. We want sports and entertainment in our cities. So the speakers are here, Music Capital for the owner of Juventus Club. Yeah, the CEO for Arizona Coyotes, that's the NHL Club. And then of course the Chief Business Officer of Dapper Labs and founder and CEO for consulting and the president of Group 1 Holdings.
Guys, we are heading downstairs. I'm being told this is where we have more ballrooms and restaurants. So let's go.
This is the head of Milken,
Oh.
the senior executive director. Yeah. So this is the guy usually that organizes all our things. Yeah.
Olio?
So he's an advisor for Biden. Biden's advisor on Exim Bank, and he's the head of Milken. He's the senior director. That guy is in charge of the tech.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so people we want to meet, he's going to be able to do that. So he knows about you, and he knows about Trudy. So this is the senator, he's the head of Masai. And they appreciate it, to be able to get to the conference, for you to be able to make sure we facilitate it to get to the conference.
It's Kenya, of course.
Yes. Okay.
Very excited to get to learn more about Milken.
We had like 4 people that we wanted to see that would be interesting. We're looking at the mayor of Los Angeles, Yeah, to be able to talk about collaboration, I think, with our cities and all that. We're looking at the CDC director. I think she has an event today. Yes, for a hospital, having this large hospital that we're building.
Right. I'm an advisor to the Biden administration, to the Exim Bank Advisor Council, and in another Economic Development Council. And I'm also an advisor to the state governor of California.
On the 15th of July, we have a big event which we are coordinating for women empowerment, trying to improve on the economy of the women and the youth. And I think the sustainable development...
That would be great.
Yes.
So that would be a good thing to, if you were going to extend an invitation for me to come.
I will do.
Yes.
That would be the best time to do it.
Exactly.
And then I could, that would be...
And then we can do that July 15th.
July 15th.
So
because that would be very much Milken.
Exactly.
That is very, I got excited. Yeah.
Senior Director of Milken. He's the man who is giving us information that we need. He's given us an update of what to expect and how to reach the people that you actually want to reach in the conference. So what you're supposed to do is ding them, and they're supposed to ding you back. And if they don't, well, he's going to facilitate that. It's such an honor to meet such a person.
Once I get the proposals and we get the visits done and we do an analysis to present to the Milken Intitute full support for the project. And I'm sure we will win it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it again.
Really appreciate it.
Guys, this is the biggest connection for everyone in the world. Billionaires. Dangote is here. I'm so glad we have leaders from Africa here. Of course, we have Mr. Mwale himself, the guy behind Mwale Medical and Technology City. Guess who? The richest man in Africa, Dangote, is here. The Rwandan president is here. Oh my God. It's crazy. All the world leaders are here. Mike Zuckerberg. We have actors, we have musicians, we have so many people here. And I'm so humbled to be part of such a project. I mean, where do you even start? Thank you so much, KE International, for making this possible. Thank you so much, Mr. Mwale, for believing in me and paying 6 million Kenya shillings for me to come and attend this event. Let's make it worth it. Oh my God, we have to make it worth it. So we are about to attend one of the talks. There's so many people speaking in different places. We are choosing one and going in and listening and learning. And this is just making me learn that connections are very, very important. Someone can pay 6 million to come to an event like this. 6 million Kenya shillings. So I was asking Mr. Mwale, why would you pay 6 million Kenya shillings? And he tells me, when I come here, I can make deals worth billions. Pay 6 million, live with $1 billion. Isn't that worth it? So that's one of the big things that I'm learning.
But particularly for a medium to large size meeting, if you're trying to trick out a ballroom with cameras and have half the people zooming in and half the people there, it just isn't working. And so people are really saying, I was actually pretty surprised to see groups and meetings come back very quickly and before the individual business level. We are a tech company in the travel industry. We innovate. We introduced 150 upgrades last year to meet the needs of our guests and help our hosts respond to those needs. We have an announcement that Brian Chesky teased yesterday that we will be announcing next week, which is going to be a whole new...
So I'd like to ask you guys what you know about consumers. So we do know that there was this massive shift in spending during the last few years away from services. You're all the service sector. We need to see a shift in spending back towards services to help with goods inflation and things like that.
I think travel and this idea that people want experiences is only going to continue to grow. And part of that is we're living differently. People don't live in the same
Honestly, attending a $50,000 conference, 6 million Kenya shilling conference, was still unreal. It's still taking me time to sink in. One of my highlights at the event is that I actually met the CEO of Marriott Hotel. Do you know that Marriott Hotel is the biggest hotel chain in the world? If you want to get in touch with them, get in touch with me and I will link you up.
So which is your favorite country in the world?
In my top 3 favorite countries, I have Kenya in my top favorite countries. In my top 3, and I've been to 75 countries. I'm not going to order my top 3, but Kenya could be at the very top.
Oh my god, guys, I just met the head of Marriott Resorts. That is the biggest hotel chain in the whole entire world. And guess what? She said that her favorite country in the world is Kenya. After traveling to 75 countries in the world, she thinks Kenya is very unique and beautiful, and it's just incredible to hang out with billionaires and see how they operate. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. This is amazing. I can't believe it. I'm trying to take it all in. Here you have the top leaders of the world, the top businessmen. You have people like Dangote, the president of Rwanda is here, the president of Marriott Hotel, the CEO of Airbnb, Mr. Mwale himself. We have the Kenyan Senator Olekina. This is one unique conference. I've never attended such a conference. I really think that the 6 million Kenya shillings was worth it. So we're still moving around, we're still connecting. There's so many people here. I'm trying to take it all in. I'm filming, I'm taking photos. There's just a lot going on. So stay tuned in. I'm gonna keep you guys posted as we go.
Yeah, I'm sure this is a 13-seater. But I've used, I had this one before I got the 6500. 2024 will be the first delivery for 7500, Bombardier. It's a challenge. It's a Global Express, right? Global Express.
The Global 7500. Okay. Yes. Yeah, it's the biggest in our longest range, as you know.
Yes.
Guys, so we came to this side where Milken was speaking. Michael Milken, who is a billionaire and the CEO of Milken Institution.
So those are the big sponsors. This one is much bigger. Bombardier, so they are one of the sponsors.
Guys, I just showed you the sponsors of the event. There are so many. So the people I'd really like to meet are people like Mark Zuckerberg, City. So I'm gonna try and see if I can meet them here. But if I can't meet them, and that's the best thing about this, guess what? I can ping them, and then probably I'll be able to meet them. So this is why I'm saying I feel like the 6 million Kenya shillings for that event is 100% worth it. How much is it to get one? Oh, it's free. Awesome. Thank you. I've always wanted a laptop bag. So I've noticed that we don't have many Kenyans here, apart from Mr. Mwale. So I have the Senator of Narok County. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, but I'm also a Kenyan, so really.
This is what I wanted to ask you. How comes we don't have more Kenyan representatives? We don't have more Kenyan representatives in this event.
I think it's important that in future we really become more aggressive in terms of trying to bring in investments to our country. I mean, this is an event that should have had, even the Minister for Trade and Industrialization, Minister for Tourism, because we had the Marriott, and we're talking about return to travel. We want to be able to boost tourism back in our country. We also want to see a lot more investments coming in, medical tourism. So I really think it was an oversight in terms of the corporate sector, in terms of also the government, because it's imperative that we have more businesses looking at expanding. This is a $1 trillion meeting. All these guys you're seeing here, they run companies which are multi-billion-dollar companies. If you see a company like Bombardier, which sells a lot of aircraft, you see other financial institutions, you see companies in the tourism. We just had a session with the president of Marriott, and I think these are some of the things that we are trying to start thinking about doing for Africa, for Kenya, so that the future generation can have better leaders who will be able to open the country to more investors and people who will be able to change the country.
Mr. Mwale, thank you so much for making this possible.
Thank you.
When I learned that you paid 6 million Kenya shillings for this event. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And you didn't just pay for yourself, you sponsored us. So we just want to say thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Why is it important to spend so much money on such an event?
Yeah, so the Milken Global Conference, it's one of the best global conferences we have in the world, apart from the UN General Assembly and the Davos. So Milken is rated higher than Davos in terms of business, and it's rated higher than the United Nations General Assembly. So when you're coming here, you are able to meet executives of all big companies in the world and government organizations, and people are ready with money. For example, yesterday we were able to work on over $6 billion of deals with different, financiers and different partners that are coming into our projects in the United States and all over the world. So like we're doing a battery manufacturing project in DRC, we're working on doing the medical city. We've done that in Kenya, we're expanding it. And so people are coming in. Like today we had a good meeting with Marriott, the president and CEO of Marriott, president and CEO for Carnival Cruise Line, and we're doing a floating hospital on Lake Victoria. They're coming in, they're going to partner with us. Marriott wants to do medical tourism and bring its properties at Mwale Medical and Technology City, and we're looking forward to other players like the CEO of PIMCO. PIMCO is a $2.2 trillion asset manager, and so they are looking to come in and manage most of our assets as we move all over the world. We're looking at KKR, $233 billion investment fund. We'll meet their CEO today, and we're meeting leaders like the mayor of New York City, the director of CDC. We're meeting people like Dangote, Tony Elemelu, other business people, Mosepe, Mark Zuckerberg. All those people are coming here, and you meet them all the time. You say 3 people, $150,000 to enter an event like this, and we're living with already over $6 billion. It's a good investment.
That's incredible. I'm learning so much. This is how, so connections are very, very important.
Yes.
Oh my, I didn't know connections are this important, but I'm learning so much.
Yes.
Wow. So you've been attending from 2005 each year?
Yeah, I've attended for each year except 2007 and 2020 and 2021 when the event was made.
Oh, okay. Guys, this is Metaverse. See technology. This is Metaverse. This is virtual reality right behind me. It's really huge here in the US, but it's not as big in Kenya. In Dubai, when we went there 1 month ago, it was actually a very, very big deal. So yeah, it's basically virtual reality, the future. And that is why also Facebook has changed its name to Meta, because everything is moving towards that direction. We are out of there. We are going to the next place. Hey guys, the billionaires who are here, it's literally people who run the world. Like more than half of the people here came with their private jets, and that's why here they are not selling cars to people, they are selling private jets. So there are different pavilions here. Behind me, right over there, I don't know if you guys can see it, we have the city pavilion. I want to go there. I am interested. But I'm following Mr. Mwale and the senator into another pavilion. So after that, I'll see if I can go there. So how it works, as I'm being told, is these pavilions are given to sponsors. So when you sponsor the event, you're given a pavilion so people can come in, learn more about what you're doing. That is basically what is going on around this area. So right now, as I'm speaking to you, we are at the principal pavilion. Well, I won't lie, guys. I want to go to the city pavilion. Let's finish up.
I want them to manage our, so we have 50 billion in assets. Yeah, I'll share. I'll take it. So it's a $500 billion asset manager. So they manage assets
across fixed income equities.
Fixed income equities. And so what I want to do, I want to give you just use your camera.
See, I'm born about 100 years too late technology-wise.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, very good.
Apparently, we have John Chido here. I hear the guy who acted Hotel Rwanda. I've never watched that movie. I've wanted to watch it, but I still haven't. Meeting the mayor of Los Angeles currently. Oh my goodness. Let me turn the camera for you guys.
So many prominent people attended the conference. If I was to put all of them in this video, it would be about a week long. Now, I can confidently say that I am on my way to becoming a billionaire. I mean, after spending time with these billionaires, it's just a matter of time before it rubs off on me. And although the Milken Conference was the most expensive conference I have ever attended, I think it was worth it. What do you think? Would you pay 50,000 US dollars, I mean 6 million Kenya shillings, to attend a conference like this? Spend a day with billionaires, the people who are changing the world and making it a better place. Drop a comment. Let's have a conversation. Guys, we have houses here that are worth about $50 million. Most of them are covered by these trees, that's why you can't see them. And apparently Gigi Hadid's father stays in this neighborhood. Do you guys know Gigi Hadid? Are you familiar with who I'm talking about? Guys, I'm being told that the Kardashians live in Calabasas. It's called Calabasas. Am I pronouncing it right? And in a gated community, so you can't go in through the way we are doing here.
Yeah, you can't just go in there. You have to have someone.
Yeah, because it's a whole gated community and you have to be invited.
Yeah, so the event was a 4-day event. So it began on May 1st to the May 4th. So we finished the event, and this is a 25th a global conference for Milken, and it was about showcasing the power of connection. Yeah, so how do you connect, the world? How do you connect different industries? How do you connect the demand and the supply, the markets, the people, the networks? And this is what the conference was all about. So we went there to make connections, and I think we were very successful. We were more than achieved what we targeted to achieve in the beginning.
So you think paying the $50,000 per person was worth it?
Yes, so it's a part of marketing. So this is like part of marketing, networking, going out and meeting people. So you won't find anywhere in the world where you have 500 billionaires in a meeting, sitting there, and you'll be able to meet them for free. So everyone that gets into this event, they either have to sponsor it or get in as an associate. And of course, the associate for the 2022 event was about $50,000 per person, to be able to get in. But you enter into this event, you make connections, and you're able to improve your businesses and your project as you go forward.
Have you thought of doing something similar in Africa? Do you know that?
We're looking forward to maybe doing an event in Kenya for connecting, the businesses, entrepreneurs, government, and the people, not-for-profit organizations, with capital and with networks of other people that will be able to help them, have enough resources that they need to run the businesses.
So you met so many billionaires. Are some of them going to come and invest back at MCC?
So our target, when we went there, we were looking at people that are interested into medical tourism. People that are expanding, medical tourism. You want to grow the hotels. For example, we had a good meeting with the head of Marriott Hotels, head of the Carnival Cruise Lines. We're looking at doing a floating hospital in Lake Victoria. So these are people that have committed to come in and be able to work on partnerships, going forward. We also worked with bigger fund and asset managers. We're looking at putting a lot of significant capital into the renewables and green energy. So as we open green energy in Africa, doing battery manufacturing, building, universities and cities. So we've been able to get enough partnerships at this event for this week to be able to achieve more than 200% of what we intended to achieve when we went to the conference.
What was your highlights?
Yeah, my highlights, the biggest highlight of the event was the meetings with government officials, specifically the CDC, Centers for Disease and Control. As you know, we are running the largest hospital in the world. So we're building the largest hospital in the world. And collaborations with the Centers for Disease and Control, it's very significant for a project like running this hospital in Africa. A collaboration into research and moving into other areas. I think that was a big highlight of the events. Other highlights were Marriott hotels. They love the country. The CEO loves Kenya, and they are looking into coming up and partnering in those events. Another third highlight of the event was Milken, the management of Milken. They are visiting Kenya. They're coming in June and July, to be able to work on bringing, the platform for Milken for Africa, so that, MMTC and other projects in Africa can have access, to these projects. And apart from that, of course, we had a lot more of the highlights. Someone like you coming to the event, having someone like you, come in and also get to meet these people, make these connections. If we're helping people like you, government officials that we came with from Kenya, giving them access to this so that they can get opportunities to uplift their communities, that's a big highlight, that came out of the event.
Thank you so much for making this possible.
Thank you. You're welcome.